Okay, this will be short. Here's my 4-string baritone toy ukulele, and I have screwed all the screws on the back as tight as they can. I don't know if they will naturally come loose. It's a very inexpensive, well, it was actually given to me for free. I don't know. I got a different one for $2, and then some different guy said it's worth $2, and someone said this is worth $3, and that's not a lot of money. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. In fact, I would like all of my instruments to be between $2 and $3. That would be very nice. I'm just saying, the idea you get what you pay for, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just going, I've got the scales on the guitar down pretty good, and I just wrote a Facebook post about this, but so on the guitar, starting from the 6th string, which holding it like this, remember the camera reverses things. This is my left hand, it would be playing with the frets, this is my right hand. And so holding it like this, the thickest string is called, in this case it would be the 4th, but on a 6-string guitar it would be called the 6th. And the thinnest string, that would be called the 1st. That would be called the 1st string. So on the guitar it goes E, A, D, G, B, E. So 6, E, 5, A, 4, D, 3, G, 2, B, 1, E. And I could get into more detail, but let's skip ahead to this. This goes D, G, B, E. So it's 4 strings. If you think guitar E, A, D, G, B, E, this D, G, B, E. So the E and the A from the guitar are taken off. But compared to a ukulele, like your normal ukulele, they use a whole different thing, which has to do with taking 5 steps apart from the whatever. Anyways, I think it's interesting, and I'd like to talk to someone about it if they were interested. Talk to me online. I'm always online. You probably know this if you're watching this. Anyways, so on the guitar, if this was a 6-string guitar, this would be the beginning of the E scale. So it goes like this. Anyways, I think whatever it is, I think it's this one. I hope you can hear me. I might might be a little out of tune, and I just tuned it, but you know, that's what it is. So on both, since this is the same stringing as a 6-string guitar, only the E and A is missing. So on the 6-string, this top string closest to my head would be called the 4th. Well, yeah, it would be called the 4th, and on this it would be called the 4th. Anyway, so on a 6-string guitar, the strings 4, 3, and 2 press down. That's your most conventional A. That's like your beginner's A. My guitar teacher taught me there's like all these different ways to make A. He sometimes gives me demonstrations that are just completely over my head, but yeah, this is the A that I first learned, and I think it's the A that most people learn at first. So this would be A7. And it's really hard to do. I've been trying to figure out how to do this, to do A minor, because the strings are so close together you don't want to touch them. So those are some A's you can do with the ukulele. I don't know if you actually saw that in the picture. For the D, you would go like this. I'm not doing it very well, and the instrument might not be that great, but I'm thinking the frets here, they need to be a little higher. I think that's part of the problem. I don't have much problem with the two, so this is just nylon, and then this has like steel or something. And so if I press down on one of the steel ones, but when I press down on the nylon, oh no, I guess it's fine, okay. Anyway, so maybe it's out of tune, I don't know. But so this should be D. And then D minor. Hope I'm not pressing anything. Yeah, so if you will just give me the patience, I know you're watching a video and on TV, there are no breaks in the action, there are only explosions where there should be breaks. And if you will just let me get my acoustic, you can hear, so this is the same tuning, and obviously this is a much bigger guitar, like if you consider the ukulele a guitar. Anyways, let's not get into politics. For some reason it feels like politics. I don't know if it is politics. So this would be a so on the ukulele we're playing, and of course you can hear that, except I don't have the super best microphone on the camera, but so it's more or less, yeah, obviously the guitar is giving me a better sound, but okay, so here we are now. Whoa, okay, chin up. So this is difficult. Let's put that on there. So this is A. Whoa, how are we going to do this? It's so hard with the strings so close together. So. Okay. That would be A, and on the guitar our A sounds like this, playing only the first 4 strings. It sounds so much better. It's like, I want to play guitar, screw this ukulele. Okay, and then on the, you got your D, which would be this. I feel like I'm playing a violin. I've never played violin. That sounds horrible. Sorry, I'm not supposed to badmouth my own stuff, but. And that would be D minor. This would be, so it would be. A7, A minor, then that would be D, D minor, and I think this is D7. Anyways, and then on our little guitar we have just playing the 4 strings. A, that would be A. That would be A7. That would be A minor. And for D we would have this would be D minor. And this is what I think is D7. So, I don't know. Just doing this right now, I'm like, why would you ever want to play the ukulele? But you can get like $40, $40. I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price. I just had advertised a lot, so it might be on sale, but I don't know. You can get a ukulele for $40. This one I got for free. The other one that's sitting across the room I got for $2. And this one I paid for the strings and, you know, there's other stuff I can do, and it's like, yeah, well, I mean, like, it's fun. That's the point. And when Melissa gets back from her vacation, I can show her my toys, and it will be fun. Okay. and thank you for watching. It was longer than I expected.